cháu Nguyễn Duy Nam. Dạ, kính thưa quý vị, cháu xin đọc một lá thư petition sẽ được gửi cho ông Prime Minister Justin Trudeau và mấy người Minister. To the right and Honorable Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. This letter is written to raise recent issues stemming from a massive number of dead fish and marine life in Vung An, central Vietnam, due to seemingly unknown causes since the beginning of April 2016. Vietnamese citizens as well as media outlets have been blaming the mass killing of aquatic life, both farmed and wild, on wastewater pipes from Chinese-owned plastic and steel plants located in Vietnam. In particular, the giant Taiwanese conglomerate Formosa Plastics Corporation has been the center of attention during this disaster. Their subsidiary, Formosa Half-Pin Steel Corporation, has admitted to ownership of a 1.8-kilometer wastewater pipeline. However, it's unclear if they even have the authority to build or use it. Vietnamese officials claim that the pipeline was approved, but they were not yet allowed to discharge wastewater into the sea. Although authorities claim that they have found no evidence tying Formosa to the environmental disaster, they have ordered the Taiwanese firm to dig up and remove the illegal waste pipe. This environmental disaster now stretches over 200 kilometers of Vietnam's central coastline. Not only has the number of dead fish been increasing daily, but the type of marine life being affected has spread from small fish and crustaceans to larger fish and even mammals such as dolphins. Countless families rely on fish in Vietnam's central region as their primary source of food and income. Along with severe economic hardships for Vietnamese fishermen, issues of unsafe consumption of toxic or spoiled marine products are being raised in many trading countries. Due to the Vietnamese government's very sluggish and evasive response, cross-country demonstrations have been taking place from north to south in order to voice concerns over environmental pollution and government transparency. Vietnam's authorities do not provide viable avenues for their people to engage in reasonable discussion over social and domestic issues. Instead, they continue to violate human rights by shutting down Facebook, blockading demonstrations, and beating peaceful protesters. As such, we, the undersigned, would like to raise the following issues regarding the health and safety of products related to this environmental disaster, as well as human rights violations against peaceful protesters. Number one, immediate action must be taken to ensure caution and scrutiny are exercised regarding the importation and consumption of marine products from affected areas of Vietnam's environmental disaster in order to protect Canadian consumers. Number two, travel advisories must be updated for Canadians visiting affected areas of Vietnam concerning the consumption of local seafood and even bathing in the ocean. Number three, pressure the Vietnamese government to take responsibility and find the root causes of the catastrophic losses of marine life along its coast. And finally, number four, pressure the Vietnamese government to stop violating the basic human rights of citizens through intimidation, beating, and arresting of peaceful protesters. Thank you.
Một tay lớn cho bà con ơi. Cảm ơn